very critical moment. It's not yet as devastating as the cruel bleeder approach that we're at the Big Frost on day 37. We're still 1 week away from that, but we are in hard mode, and the difficulty level is, as you have seen from previous episodes, scary. I couldn't imagine the survival mode, how it looks like. I believe it will be like a race against time for every single minute in the game. Okay, so we're about to get into where we left off. I can hear the howling sound of the generator. It just turned it back on. Hope level is in the middle. We've got quite a bit of unwanted death, and then let's look at the discontent. Bad food is still there, 14 overtime work, cold at home, the usual issues. So let's take a look and see what we can do to save this situation. Let's get to the resources. Okay, it's only 50% efficiency for gathering post. 60, 72, 48. That's not ideal. It is unfortunate for that many sick in the settlement. So let's take a look at the others. For food, we have 0 efficiency for hunter's hat. Let's take a look at that. This one, we've got 10. I hope it's only because it's daytime. Yes, they're resting. Well, I'm thinking maybe we should use our old tactic by moving these people to work on something else. Since we've got a healthy margin of food. And then for medical facilities, we've got 6 untreated citizens. They're not going into the care house. Sorry about that. It seems this game is having some incompatibility with the GeForce experience. Let's see what else I can do. Let's get into the settings. It's usually the graphics. Let's not do exclusive. I don't know what it means. So let's do borderless window and see whether it's better. Sorry about the disruption. Let's go back quickly. I hope by changing this option it will stop the jumpy behavior. Okay, I have finally got a webcam. I am planning for the day to launch my face on the screen in the broadcast. So stay tuned. I'll see you or you'll see me very soon. Okay, housing cold homes, a lot of cold homes. These two are fine. Technology, let's see where we left off. We are researching generator range. Exploration. We said we want to do the outpost depot. Now we've got sufficient resources. So first thing first, we have to sort out the issue of the coal collection. How much we have here? 4.9 per hour. What about this one? How about this? 11.3, 11.7. That's 23. Plus 5, roughly 5. 28 per hour. This is like 6, roughly, yeah, a little bit more than 6 hours, and that's producing a lot more. I guess they should be up and running pretty soon. If it's around 12-13 an hour, then we should be able to work and back to normal collection. There's still 99,000 for gathering, so it's fine. Got one more care house. Okay, wow, scared me. I want to speed up the clock, and all of a sudden something popped up. The Londoners, we forced them to stay. We ordered the Faith Keepers to stop the Londoners at all costs. Despite their wishes, trapped like caged animals, they fought tooth and nail for their right to decide their own fate, but they lost. We paid dearly for this victory. Some Londoners were badly beaten. Some of them died. What matters is that they stayed. They are our people again, all of them. 8 Londoners injured, 3 of them died. As a cruel leader, it had to be done to maintain law and order. Okay, hope dropped a little. That's expected when we first made the decision. Okay, let's get the exploration team to their location. Oh, somebody died again. House of Healing, a wise man. Sir, a dying old man has written a letter to you from the House of Healing. I'll die a good death in due time, not in pain from illness or cold. I'll die in peace, knowing that our city is in good hands. You understand that, more than food and shelter, people need something to nourish their souls. For this, I thank you. It's a mixed feeling. May he depart in peace. Thank you, wise old man. Okay. Let's take a check. Because I'm seeing this food rations. Do we have a resource facility that we are not using? I mean, the resource what's that called? Resource depot, yes. Seems not. So for coal, wow, we've got quite the big margin. But for food, we need that pretty quickly. It's the storage limit I am talking about. This is still under construction. Can we switch? Yes, let's change. Generator upgrade completed. Good. Let's take a look. Okay, we can research outpost depot, or we can do some heating. Well, the fact is, we have to go all the way to level 5 technology to enable the generator safety bypass if we use the overdrive. So that's a long way to go. We need resources very quickly. 10% more efficient. So it's a matter of setting an outpost or doing our research. Well, remember we have to recall them back from our experience in the what we call the brink snowstorm. But anyhow, let's collect more. It needs 13 hours, so let's do it. Okay, exploration team is about to arrive. Wait, we've got one spare pair of hands. Interesting. Let's take a look at this. 235. Sawmill operational. This one full housed. Likewise this one 25.3, 21.3. It's 50. Okay, this one is good. Let's take a look. Full house. Coal mine. Max it out. Okay, let's take a look at the consumption. Back to normal. That's good, but we need more. This one is still being built. Okay, let's get to the exploration team. We found the wreck of some sort of vehicle. We can salvage some parts from it. Let's explore. Travel supplies. As we disassembled the wreck, we found several bags of frozen but usable supplies. Let's take it. Okay, so this is the deal. We've explored almost every part over the other side. We've got this one single spot of ice corridor in front of this tall and beautiful mountain. It will take them 1 day and 3 hours to arrive. They are holding a little bit of resources, so I would say let them go ahead. Let's get back to the city. They're still building. There's no raw food, so we want to increase the raw food supply. Though there's something else I want to do. Remember we talked about we want to dismantle this and build another hothouse. Now we seem to have quite a bit of steam core, and wood is not an issue. So let's build one more. We'll free up the hunters and they can have more production in terms of food. Let's take this out. Okie dokie. I'm thinking, take a look at the heat signature, and I really want to dismantle this. It should be a good idea to dismantle it now. Otherwise we have to wait for too long. Okay, let's fast forward the clock. Build. Finish building. Give it to coal. Need a lot of coal. This one. Wow. Immediately full housed. It's minus 60 degrees. We are having a heavy margin of coal just because we are sacrificing not using the second level of steam. Tempo influence some people to mend their ways. Well done, well done. Okay, let's start this after midnight. It's good to see this content drops. Oh, all of a sudden we've got so many workers. Yeah, I'm not asking them to work. Got 3 engineers. It's 2 AM in the morning. What's the sound? This is alright. Wow, shutting down again. No. How come? Coal gathering. Coal production. Okay, it's 6 AM. They started collecting. Let's switch it back on. It's very strange. Let's switch them all on for the time being. Wait up. Let's pause the clock. switch them back all on. Turn it the other way around, silly me. Okay. That's the thing. It will be easier if there's a switch all on button. This content keep rising. Okay. Time to look at the law as well. Adaptation. I believe we have signed almost all of them. Last time we talked about Moonshine, we did it. The other two we may not want to. This may be helpful to draw this content down, but I will keep that as a last resort. Let's look at purpose. This is going to keep the workplace warm, but it's going to cost 5 wood and 10 steel, and steel is very important for research. Righteous denunciation, this content will rise. Resources will be uncovered. That might be helpful. The new faith. New faith is, I would say, similar to or almost equivalent to the new order. All who voice doubt will be branded enemies of the faith. Everyone must be devoted to the survival of our cause. All those who do not follow will be swept away. So this will help us eliminate the issue of hope. Right now we are still at the middle. The thing this is some more people will die and the public execution space will be built, quite aligning to the cruel leader mentality. Some people will feel compelled to fight this law. I think it's like a day and 12 hours for that to cool down. This is 3 days. So let's sign this one first. Because these are the hope and discontent level is still fine at the moment, at least. Okay, we have switched on all the heating, so it should be back to normal. The colder situation is going to kick in anytime. The hot house built. Yes. Let's evacuate this. We need more people to work on coal. Collection. Something popped up. Righteous denunciation. A tip from a believer. Captain, the woman has revealed that she knows where some of the Londoners gather. Will act on the information. Well done. Very well. Okay. It's 22.8, 23.5, 46.7. So they are making quite a bit of collection over the supply. Whereas the other, well, 3 others died. This is the coal thumper at the gathering post. The 120 efficiency. Coal mine. I've got 1 spare spot. Okay. So let's take a look. It's a bit strange earlier on. The consumption keep on. I mean, at night time, I have to identify our working location. So here it is. There's a house of healing over here. It's 24 hours work. Okay. Why do we always have spare workers popping up every now and then? Let's take a pause. There's no signs of. I think there are sick people being healed. We have evacuated one hunter's hut entirely. These two are not operational. Or they're resting after the hunt. How about this one? Going to eat in treatment. And medical facilities. Care house. We have spare care house. We just don't have sufficient medical posts. It's chilly one. Okay. It's tricky. So we've got quite a bit of resources that we can make food, but we can't get to the point. Well, I would say always, given the resources from, I mean the experience from the Big Frost, from the cruel leader normal modes, I would say it's more important to build more of resource, coal resource in particular, facilities. Because when the big storm comes in, nothing else can be done. Okay, let the clock runs. Outpost depots researched. Very good. Let's take a pause. Let's build our outpost depot. Okay, here it goes. Do we draw a straight line? Or do we draw? I think it's good. Okay, and then research. We've got 438 wood and 135 steel. Factory later. Steam hub range. They'll burn more coal. Not now. Coal mining optimization. Believe we need this. 4 hours before the guys reach the exploration spot. Okay, why this is still not producing? They're resting. They're going to build. Something popped up. Public penance, grumpy old man. Sir, a crowd has dragged an old man from his house. They are going to force him to submit to the public penance. Repent, you wretch, someone shouts. Maybe this will teach you to keep your foul mouth shut. This man is known for his sharp tongue, but we have no reason to doubt his piety and loyalty. Discontent will rise. I trust my people. Sorry, old man. Cruel guy I am. There's another issue to be solved. Refugees from Frostland. Unexpected guests. A captain, a group of exhausted survivors, has reached our city. From their frantic explanations, we know they've come a great distance, and that many of them died on the way. The phrase "doom is coming" keeps being repeated, and they say many more refugees are following them. They are begging you to help them, sir. Okay, we'll send out search parties to bring them to the city. Sorry, no, we're short of hands. Let's be cautious. This group will enter our city. You'll decide what to do with the others later. That's a better choice. Okay, it's 1 day, 4 hours before they arrive. Come on, go feed yourselves. There's sufficient food. Okay, let's replace. At least to produce a little. Outposts still being built. So we have to build some houses. Okay, these are all within the hit signature. It's all used up. So we need to build here. It's unfortunate. It seems it's better to make use of these spaces here. If I'm going to dismantle the hunter's hut, this is a better location. Here we just can't build too many stuff, but here we can build like 1 to at least 3 houses. Okay, let's do this. I'll empty this, give it to the other hut, dismantle this one. It's 48. Okay, scouts have reached the ice corridor. Let's take a look. A triumph of engineering. We marvel at the fake slabs of ice that have been crushed and swept aside by the American dreadnought Hephaestus. Soon we might be able to learn how it managed to accomplish such feats. We can see a huge silhouette in the distance, which might be its sister ship Prometheus. Let's carry on. It's 8 hours to arrive. Good luck. Okay, the outpost depot is still under construction. Let's take a look again at the consumption. It's starting to get a healthier margin. We still have pretty good storage I hope we can last for the night before we switch on level 2. Okay, it's medical facility. That's matter. Okay. That's no good. I believe it's that particular interface. There may be a glitch. I'll write to the developer and see whether they can check is there a bug. It's always getting to the medical dashboard when the game pops out. Okay, that's good. We've got a quick save. It's really strange. It seems the game is not letting me to take a look at my medical post condition. Welcome if you just came in. We are playing the hard mode of Frostpunk, and we are on day 31. Okay, we have to make this decision. They don't have much to cook. It's 36%. Still 36. No change. Okay, I don't want to change these workers for now because I believe a lot of them are sick. So we empty this one and put them here. And then we dismantle this for houses. Okay. Then let's do a save. Nice leader. Day 31. Let's start the clock. Exploration team. What's the dong sound? Let's quickly carry on, let them 8 hours. Let's get back to the city and see what's happening. I hope nothing special, nothing alarming. It's just a ring of a bell. Sawmill. I've got spare hands. Let's get them working. Got quite a number of untreated sick people. Okay, let's save again before we get into the jumpy medical dashboard. Okay, full house. All we can do is build medical posts. Infirmary we haven't researched yet. We've got a little bit of space over here, we can build that. Oh, we've got our coal thumper here idling. That's why. Let's finish building. The hunter's hut earlier on. Our food supply should be good enough now. We've got roughly 100. 3 times is 3 food rations from, oh, actually more than that, from the cookhouse. So let's take out all the hunters. We want them to work at the coal thumper. Here. Let's spell the engineers. Okay. Let's see. Okay. I think we're good. Still works. Not this one. Still working. Collect more steel. Get ready for research period. Okay. Looks we're all good. Just this one is still under construction. Let's fast forward the clock then. Extreme cold is going to get in the way. Working section. It's 8 PM. Let's switch this off. I've got an empty care house. I say we take this out. Okay, this is living section, free steam hub. This one is working section. Let's do 620. Okay. Let's see the consumption. We're back to healthy mode. Scouts arrived. Icebound Dreadnought. Most of the machinery aboard the USS Prometheus has been dismantled and taken away. The massive steam hammer used to split the thickest eye lies broken by the ship's bow. Because steam core, wood and steel. Calculating genius. The Dreadnought is stripped of useful machinery, but its hull contains enough steel to justify establishing an outpost here. On the bridge we found a log with Tesla's last orders. Transfer all supplies and able-bodied survivors aboard Hephaestus. Take the amputees only if you have prophecies to make them useful. Let's take the resources. Supplies depot. Let's see whether we could get something different before we ask them back. Okay, we have many sick people. Let's see if we make it warmer. Got 555. So 6 hours should be sufficient for us to get back to daytime. But then we'll face a very important challenge. The temperature will get to minus 70 and 80 in another 3 days time. Discontent, cold at home. It's only chilly now, but later on it will become cold. And we need to sort out these issues here. We need to sign the feel kitchen. That's a better alternative compared to the I mean, getting a steam hub there, basically. They're up and down. We are alive. Let's keep it. Yes. 3 hours left. Start producing coal. Okay, operational. Can we build one more hothouse? We should be able to fit it in here if there's no hunter's hut. Let's dismantle this. Temperature falls. Yes, we know. It's freezing here. Let's evacuate them for the moment. This one is tricky. It's just the automating. So let it continue to work. Let's switch off the heater here. Let's give it a pause. The dong sound means we've got something we can do. 20-foot rations for this. Salmon we can do. Hope will rise. Discontent fall slightly. 20-foot rations. Let's try to make this one by one. Not all at the same time. Coal. Supply. Wood. Let's max this out for now. This is chili. There are some in treatment. Let's dismiss those 4 of them. Let's see whether the other are more healthy. Okay, that's good. We've got 3 sick people. I don't think we can help much right now. All the hothouse. Well, it's only 2.8. It's not ideal. That's the word I'm trying to say. Let's dismantle something and see what we can build here. Maybe later. This one is still not complete. What does it mean? Again. Okay, this tiny little section. Done. Let's take a look at the coal consumption. Still 400 shot. Okay, let's take a pause. Then we need to build this again. It's 15 wood. No. It's underground deposit that we need. That means the one that we built earlier on. Where is that particular one? We just built a new. Let's take a look. This is the coal mine. It's freezing cold here. People will get really ill. Can we build one more coal mine next door. No, we can just have one. I want to put one more to maximize the steam hub usage, because otherwise I just have one here and then it's only hitting this but nothing else. Or I can put one steam hub here and then I build some more around. That sounds like a plan. It looks like a good spot. Let's take a look. Okay, it just reaches the arena for the other one. This seems to be a good spot, considering we can expand the range later on. Okay, we still have workers here. I thought we evacuated all of them. Okay, so here's the deal. We try to build one more facility to collect coal, or well, actually we have to, even if we send an outpost team. We've got more people coming in, so we should have the workforce that we need. We can build it here, and then we can build 2 gathering posts. So what we need is now to dismantle this little road. Then we can build. Okay, very good. Let's fast up the clock. Scouts reach supply depot. We've got raw food, we've got wood. The shack is falling apart, but its contents still have some value to us. Let's explore. Supply depot, a hidden stash. We found several heavy chests containing valuable supplies while searching through the shack. When we discovered snow-covered supplies, let's take resource. Okay, 6 hours worth going, and then they can head home. Hopefully. Come on, this road. What's going on? Still. No way. It shouldn't be. It's connected already. Let's try whether it works this way. Okay, brilliant. Need an outpost team desperately. We need to stock up more coal. Food will be ideal. We'll have more people. We have to do more research before we can set another outpost team. Well, we've got only 3 hours left of coal. That's no good. G-Force, go away. Not now, at least. Yes, it's a little bit cold, I know. Wow, the houses are freezing cold. need to sort this out very quickly. We've got this unmanned facility. We need to build gathering posts. This one is going to be cold. It's not within the range. If we put it here, it's... I'm not sure. It could work, but let's try. Gain research. We can do steam hub range, but then, as I mentioned, it's going to cost a lot more coal. $973 compared to this one, $486. I haven't tried this before, but guess what? I think we should go ahead with this one. More drill. No. Let's take a look at the others. Infirmary. Yes, maybe. Well, all of these seems to be logical. Okay. Let's make up our mind. Either we heal people or we collect resource. Cruel choice. Cruel choice it is. Need to survive. Okay, these places are freezing cold. It's still being built. Mild frostbite. Okay, still not yet minus 80 degrees. Okay, it's been heated up. Come on. Okay, what's coming? A lying child. So a girl is asking to speak to you. She's crying and repeating that her mother is innocent. I lied to the priest. I'm so sorry. I told him that my mom said you were a damn fool and would burn in hell. But I was just mad at her. I made it all up. Please don't punish her. Kid. Lesson learned. Mother will be punished. Discontent will fall slightly. Sorry, child. You know what has been done so far. This is not an option. Okay. Let's get back to work. Get back to business. Okay, let's see. Snow-covered supplies. The snow covering the crates is deep, but we're sure there are some valuable supplies buried down there. Shuffling through the snow, we discovered several crates full of supplies. There's no telling who might have lost them here. We discovered 2 sites. Ruined warehouse, stone ship. Let's take the resource. It's very tempting, both 8 hours. They are holding quite some resources. Okay, before the code kicks in, let them do the work. We'll ask them to come back on, or right before day 34. Well, there's a lot of sick people. Don't have sufficient house. Let's build it. We've got spare space. But before that, let's max out this working location. Why all of a sudden we've got somebody not housed? Okay, where's the okay, this is good. Let's build more are coming in. Okay, 5 hours left. It's almost nightfall. Let's take a pause. It's because of the extreme cold. People are getting more sick. Do we really need a second range? I think we're well covered. What if we just do range 1? I think we are good. It doesn't make a huge difference. Okay, the bell rings. Nothing much we could do here. Well, let's take a pause. It's like 70 people arriving, and another 70 in a day's time. We've got 4 houses being built. That's not enough. Extend the road. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But we need to build more. Okay. And then one more thing, faith. Don't have sufficient steel. Let's fast forward. Take a pause. We're saying we don't have coal. But seems it's fine right now because we have switched or tuned down the range. Refugees from the Frostland, running from the storm. A huge crowd of people has reached our city. Many of them are sick. They say that some kind of enormous weather anomaly is coming our way, and that they'll die without our help. We'll never have survived it. Thank our lucky stars that the polar explorer Nansen warned us about the disaster and told us to evacuate. Please just let us in. Well, we've got 30 ill people. Hope will fall slightly, discontent will rise slightly. Hope will fall. Sorry, we can only take the healthy ones. Okay, let's take a pause. We can do research. Believe it's time to sign this. 3 days. What if we sign this? One day, 12 hours. 1 day, 12 hours. With sufficient time for cooldown to sign the hope thing. Okay, guess what? Let's make a save. Day 32. Field kitchens it is. Yes, this one is not 24 hours. Research. No, build. We've got this field kitchen. 5 wood, 10 steel. We need steelworks to operate. Let's build one more steam hub. Okay. Public house. Scouts arrived. Let's explore the stone ship. New landmark. Our search hasn't uncovered anything of value, but we may be able to reach some more promising locations from here. Let's carry on. Ruined warehouse. It's time for this team to come back home. This is 24 hours. Let's build more homes for the sick. Outpost team, build. Let's house them all. Bad healthcare, sorry, can't help right now. Hope will rise, discontent will fall. Let's put them in for the moment. Need to build 2 field kitchens in 2 days' time. Got so many sick people. Let's take a look at our medical facility. House of Healing is too cold. The other, except care house, are all full. Okay. This is the issue. We can't have the House of Healing here. Wait up. These are tents? No way. We built something wrong. We wasted our resources. Okay. Mistakes. We found out we sent. Okay, we've got an empty bunkhouse. 2 empty bunkhouse. Come on. Why we have built tents? Silly, stupid. Okay, this one we have to solve it. Nighttime, it's not operational. Medical posts. Do we build more medical posts? Do we still have that empty spot remaining? I think we have used it up already. For the gathering posts. We may want to build one more gathering post. Here. We need 5 steel. That's for later. Come on, we need coal for the field kitchen. We need steel for the kitchen. What's this? Sawmill. Why is inoperative? Okay. We have used up. We should relocate it, but for this moment, let's speed it up. Don't need this anymore. Okay, issue. A tip from a believer. Captain, a woman has revealed that she knows where some of the lanterns gather. We'll act on the information. That's good. Let's take a pause. Okay, trying to see, well, where are all the workers gone? We have sent all these people. I think they're trying to build or dismantle something, that's why they're missing. But we've got sufficient steel to build a field kitchen. Let's build one here. We need that badly. Okay, they've reached the location. Let's explore the ruined warehouse. Frozen supplies. With moderate effort, we were able to remove the crates containing supplies from under the snow. We'll put them to good use in our city. Very nice. Okay, time to come home, boys. 23 hours to arrive. That's great. Okay, people are coming home. We have the field kitchen now. Is this the cold one? Is this the automated? Where's the other one? We've built a steam hub here already. It's chilly. I think we should need one over here. But let's gather more steel before that happens. Okay, steam coal thumper researched. Okay. Enough for the gathering posts. Let's replan then. Remember we have this when we next come in. But for now... Okay, we need more steel. Okay, either we research these. 59 versus 34. That seems important. Infirmary. Hothouse ice insulation. Heating. Okay. So we need steel for everything. Okay, this need to work longer hours. Okay, research. Guess what? Maybe we'll just do the one. Just do this one and see what happens. Because others, they all cost steel. Do research. Let's do this one for now. Our team will come back. We just don't want to waste time. Team will arrive with a lot of resources. Okay, it's operational now. Nice and warm. Oh, we just have too many sick people. Okay, it's 19 plus 7. 21.1. Can have more. The second wave, refugees from Frostland. Another huge group of refugees has arrived. They are in even worse condition than the previous one, many of them victims of frostbite. They all talk about a huge storm coming from the south. Nansen led us north because his years exploring the Arctic taught him to survive here using natural resources. Nobody could have guessed what was coming though. Should we let them in? 25 ill, 24. No, only the healthy ones. Let's take a pause before we call off the day. Spare the engineers. We need one more gathering post here. Believe they have reached the limit. Let's spare some. This house of healing is working until 8. This we need to solve. If we need to build a field kitchen here, this is where we want it. Yes, okay. Let's fill up all these spots. Gathering posts. Okay. This coal mine is the automaton working there, so we don't have to worry about it. Doesn't have a road. It has. Okay, so here we are at day 33. Let's save the game. The big storm is on its way. So let's take a quick check before we finish off. All the houses are cold. Steel works, it's fine. We aren't collecting any wood. We may need to build one more sawmill. The coal gathering is fine. We need one more storage. Field kitchen, it's costing us food. We need to collect more food. So we need one sawmill, one resource depot, and one. We've set one sawmill, right? Sawmill. We probably have to research another sawmill. It's better to stick to this field kitchen. Okay, this is ready. We said we need a resource depot because of the coal. I don't think they need to be in the heat signature. So let's keep it here. Okay, we are set. We're all set. I think we're good for now. Resource depot built, sawmill built. Oh, we've got one spare space. What house? This one. Need the steelworks going. It's just the wood we need to solve. And then in 22 hours there are 16 people coming in. So let's take a look at our houses before we finish off. We've got 11, 15 spots, 17. We've got 19 spots left. So that's well, if they have more than 20 or 19 to be exact, then we need to build more. So for now, bunkhouses, we need 10 steel, so we need to wait for a little while. Well, the best is by the time the exploration team arrives, we'll have all the resources that we need, so we don't have to worry about this batch of refugees. And then the Book of Law will cool down in 13 hours, so hopefully everything will tie together. Okay, let's save the game for one last time. Thank you for dropping by, and thank you for those continue watching. Stay tuned, we'll be back.